Sports Spectacular will continue after this word from your local station.
The automotive competition, Hal. Describe the course for us.
You know, Ken, I've been waiting for days on this. Instead of describing the course, I'm going to show you the course in that little yellow jewel right there.
You're going to... no. No.
Give him the mic.
No,
Ken.
no. Pat Summerall didn't have to do this.
I know, but you're going to love it. Give him the mic.
How many cars have you wrecked?
I have no idea. Kid him. Here's the mic.
I'm not going to like this at all.
You never know till you try. Get in.
You still have a license?
Bye. First thing I do, Ken, is go down this long straightaway.
Yep.
Make a little sliding turn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, like this.
You're going the wrong way.
I'm going the wrong way. Oh, well, Ken, what can I tell you?
If you don't know which way you want to go, I don't know if I want to ride with you.
Really?
Is there an air sickness bag in the equipment in this thing?
Well, this is a high-speed turn here. You got to make... You'll see me working a little bit here.
Oh, yeah?
Because now, here's the one that's really going to bother the guys, Ken, because it's a little bit tricky right in here. How lucky can you get?
I'm asleep.
This is kind of a high-speed thing. Uh-oh. Going to do a 180 right here.
Hang on. Needam.
Oh.
Hal?
Like that?
No.
And here we are
Remember,
at the finish line.
Remember
Nothing
Crosby
to it.
and Hope? All those road shows? We could do the road to oblivion with you driving. Get me out of this thing and I'll stagger through the starting lineup. Richard Epper has a commanding lead, but he still has to place high in this race to win the championship. Mick Rogers, strong finish in motorcycles, hard-charging second overall. Alan Gibbs, a strong contender with 14 points. A win or second place might do it. Here's John Sherrard. He's tied with Gibbs for third overall. And Gary Davis, although Davis is running fourth, he still has a chance of winning it. Don Grant. Last year, Debbie Evans came out of nowhere to win this event for the women. Let's see what she'll do. There's Jerry Wills. Knows cars well, and since he's been in past competitions, he's ready. Buddy Joe Hooker, known throughout the motion picture industry as a great wheelman. Keep your eye on him. Len Glasgow. Had some bad luck so far today, but he's tenacious. He could come through. All right, 9 cars on the line. Running, ready for the competitors to dash to them when the gun goes off. Bo Hopkins, veteran actor of numerous motion pictures, television shows, will blast the event underway. The run to the cars. They get in on the right side, have to crawl through, cinch up, and go. Here comes the 180. Boy, I'm glad you left this out of it, Needam.
I'm glad we didn't have all the people out there with us. It's been a heck of a mess. Uh-oh, well, somebody's going wide there. Gibbs spun out.
Somebody got drop kicked.
Yeah,
right
Hooker is coming in. There's Hooker in the lead. He went through there pretty nicely. I think he kissed Gibbs a little bit. Look at that right front fender.
Wills is in second, Davis third, Epper is in fourth.
This is that turn where I said it's going to be a little slick. Let's see what he does. Right job. Oh, he's hanging in nice and tight. Smart move. Buddy Joe, smart move.
These guys are a lot smoother than you are, Needam.
Well, nobody said I was perfect.
I'll say. All right, here's that other 180. I think you took me there at about 120 miles an hour. Why are these guys going so slow?
Well, they don't want to spin out because you see, I didn't have nothing to lose. If you go down there and spin out, you kill your engine or something. Oh, I see like that, you get in a lot of trouble.
You must have gone to your driving school. Buddy Joe Hooker out in front. About 65, 70 miles an hour through here.
I tell you what, watch it, because everybody, what happens here is it's so loose and that loose gravel and dirt on top, everybody's going to be sliding wide in the turns and everything.
Little sheet metal changing cosmetic looks out there. But there's the first, second, and third. Hooker in first, and Epper is closing on Wills. Meanwhile, Davis in the red car is in fourth, and there goes Epper nearly underneath Wills off that 180.
I thought he'd killed the engine or something there. He kind of hesitated, but he's back in it again.
Buddy Joe Hooker is out in front and has the advantage by a big margin here. in the grand finale to the Hollywood Stunt 4th competition. Eppers challenges Wills again. The final laps and another big stunt upcoming. This, the automobile race coming down with 2 laps to go. Hooker is out in front. A pretty good advantage, Al Needam.
I tell you what, the only thing he can't control is where Eppers is behind him, and that's what he's worried about, I guarantee you.
Can't control the dust either.
No.
I think we mentioned earlier that they were going to run this race dry. They had the option of wetting down the track. The drivers elected to run it like the Baja 5000 out here today.
They're making off-road cars out of them. I tell you what, though, considering everything, the dust, the bumps, the off-road, and everything else, these guys are getting through there pretty smooth, I got to tell you.
It gets much dustier. They can retitle this one Blind Alley. Leader Buddy Joe Hooker moves in to lap the red car of Len Gasco, number 5. Lasco through the 180. Here comes Buddy Joe Hooker down the inside. Lasco getting sideways there. Here's your second place car. That's the white machine, number 7, Jerry Wills. And in third, Richard Epper holds right in there, number 10. Takes it very easy through there, Hal.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's thinking now. They've put out a lap chart saying, just stay where you're at. Don't try to pass. I saw him want to go trying to pass. I said, that's really dumb. He knows if he stays where he's at, he's going to win.
Gary Davis runs in 4th. Again, the leader, Buddy Joe Hooker. This is the last competition. And the horse race competition, the motorcycles, now it's down to cars. Richard Epper leads overall as we move to the final lap. There he is, number 10. All he has to do is finish 5th or better to win the overall 4th Hollywood Stunt competition.
White flag, last lap coming up. Boy, just one more lap around this thing without spinning out, and he's going to be the meat champ.
So the white flag is out on the last lap. They have a jump to make at the line, and it really gets dusty out here.
Look at them. They got their lights on now so they can see coming out of that stuff.
Buddy Joe Hooker out in front. Now, that's very optimistic on their part. I don't know what good it's going to do.
Well, you don't know if somebody spun out in there. Maybe, I don't know if it'll help or not.
Here's Buddy Joe Hooker in front in the final moments of the automobile race for the Hollywood Stunt competition. The Rocket Man really is rocketing out here.
Yeah, the last time through the 180 for the Hooker. There comes Wills right behind
I went through it just once, and that was one time too many for me.
And here comes our champ if he just stays in his position, Eppers.
Eppers into that 180.
Look out!
Oh, and he blows it. He lost it. He gets it started. He's back underway.
Oh, who did he cut off there?
That was Davis moving in on it. Remember, he has to be passed by 2 automobiles to lose the overall position in the standings of number 1.
But it can happen in one turn, believe me, especially when they're right on you like that.
Down for the finish. That last big sweeping turn of the jump, and the winner is Buddy Joe Hooker of the auto cross competition. Coming across second is Wills. Coming across third and winning overall the Hollywood Stunt competition is Richard Epper.
Richard Epper! The man that did what nobody expected. How do you feel?
Great. Fantastic.
You think you got a little support around here?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. The whole
All right.
family.
Well, I guess the young guys coming up and showing them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Richard, it was a heck of a race all the way through. You won it. We're proud of you. Okay? Okay, Ken, over to you.
Let's go to Craig Baxley, standing by to do that ramp-to-ground car jump that everybody's been waiting for. Here he comes, approaching that gigantic ramp. They call it a pop ramp, Hal. We'll talk to you about that in a moment, but you can see the car beneath it. Here he comes. He's trying to make it level and straight. Bombs going off. He's down. He kept it even, and he rolls away. Ramp to ground is just about the hardest kind of jump there is. Ramp into something else will absorb the shock, but a ramp to ground is a spine bender.
Ken, I want you to look at this picture again. Can you imagine what would have happened if those special effects men had set those bombs off just a split second too early, and he would have been in the middle of it? I got to tell you, I take my hat off to
Craig Baxley with a sensational jump.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What about it, Needam?
Well, it's phenomenal. Ken, guess what they're doing to that car?
I couldn't guess.
They're putting rubber cement on it.
Hold it together?
No, just the opposite, to blow it apart. You know, everybody always says, what's under the hood? Well, let me show you what's in the trunk. These are 2 bombs in here. What they're going to do is they're going to pick the trunk lid off. This cable right here will serve as a stopper so it don't go too far and hurt anybody. Now, come on down here a little bit. In the back end here, you're going to see a couple of motors right here that are going to blow this door off. There's one right there in the center that's going to blow the top off, and those 2 over there will blow the other door off. Now, step right on up here. Now look across the other side. You'll see 2 bombs over there and 2 mortars. That's going to take that door off. In here is a plexiglass seat to cover Rondell. Okay? Now come on up here. We'll show you what's behind the hood. Under the hood, rather. Here's a mortar here that is a lift mortar. That's also to blow the hood off. There's a couple of gasoline bombs over there, and in that 4 corner is a naphtha bomb, which is going to go up and explode. All righty, let's step right back down here, and here's the man that's going to do it all, my dear friend, Ronnie Rondell.
Ronnie Rondell now in the car to make only his 2nd effort to do this, considered one of the most dangerous stunts in Hollywood stunt work. 35 miles an hour. Watch what will happen. In less than a second, all bombs have gone off. Rondell is still in the automobile. Safety crews are there immediately. Ed Lang, Hank Hooker. Door is still on the driver's side. Whole world just went black. There's Hal Needam in there now as they're trying to get the door off. He and Rondell have worked together for over 15 years here in Hollywood. Tremendous fire. And he is out. Rondell is out and okay. Ronnie Rondell has done it. It's incredible.
You all right? You bet. You bet. Good effects. That's the secret.
If they tell you it was anything short of spectacular, they're lying to you, man.
All right. That's what we wanted. That was spectacular.
That concludes the 4th annual Hollywood Stunt Competition. David Epper wins it all. Buddy Joe Hooker placing 2nd. Standing by, the celebrity.